Keep that applause going. Please welcome Mr. Alex Paine!
Debut performance, a first of its kind performance.
Hi everyone. I rode in tonight. I ride a motorbike and I absolutely love it. One of the things I love the most about riding my bike is all the cool gear. You get the helmet, you get the gloves, the tight leather jacket which matches my jocks perfectly. I say jocks, it's a thong. Something else I love about riding is truly guilt-free farts. You don't know freedom until you hit 60 k's an hour and you crop dust your whole block. It's not all good riding a motorbike. Every time I walk into a room holding my jacket and my helmet, I get asked stupid questions like, oh, do you ride a motorbike? And it used to really annoy me, but I've come up with a perfect response a few years ago. Now, when everyone says, hey, do you ride a motorbike? And I'm holding the helmet and the jacket, I turn to them and say, no, mate, your mum called and I'm seeing her later and she told me to wear protection. I'm 33 now and all my friends are having kids and getting married and my girlfriend's getting very jealous. So to make her feel better, for the last couple of months at about 2 a.m, I wake her up, lovingly, by screaming and shitting the bed. I am a good boyfriend, I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm empathetic. When she laughs, I laugh. When she cries, I cry. And when she goes and gets a Brazilian, I'm right there next to her. And let me tell you, the patriarchy has never been more attracted to my silky smooth back sack and crack. Back sack and crack always makes me lose track. I found out last year that skiing does not need snow. Skiing is moving downhill on skis. You can do it anywhere. So if you've got skis, a hill and enough human blood, you can ski Melbourne City. I found this out last week. I was skiing down Russell Street and over the sound of the bloodshed and the mayhem behind me, I passed the movies and they're bringing out new movies all the time. It's all reboots. It's all remakes these days. They're remaking one of my favourite movies. They're rebooting Jaws with Samuel Jackson. It's getting funding from the American Dental Association and they're calling it Jaws 5. Brace yourself! They're remaking another one of my favourite Samuel L. Jackson movies. They're not casting him, they're using all ninjas and they're calling it Sneaks on a Plane. I'm actually a teacher. My name's Alex Paine, and having a name like Mr. Paine can be quite intimidating for some students. I was asked last year to teach some preps and I raced into the classroom and said, hi guys, I'm Mr. Paine. And instantly, tears, screaming, mayhem. In hindsight, it was a poor choice to ski to work that day. I am a teacher and it's really tricky. It's hard being a teacher. Teaching is so hard. How hard is it? Super hard, really, really hard. One of you is getting a good report. It's really hard, especially when you get silly names. It's hard not to laugh when you've got to be professional. It's usually these white trash families. They take half of one name and half of another and they smash it together. And it is very tricky. You'll be reading through a roll. I had year 10s and I was reading through the roll and I said, is Andrew here? Here. Bianca here? And then I get down and very professionally I have to read out Jamanthony. And this kid with a home done mullet says, what? At the back of the classroom. And I knew it was going to be a rough year. Every teacher has a Jamanthony. Every teacher's got a Jamanthony story. And one day I came into class and Jamanthony was at the back of the class giving me both barrels. And for the next 50 minutes, he was screaming, suck my ass! Suck my ass! Suck my ass! 50 minutes. I didn't let it faze me. I just went on teaching maths. Luckily for me, it was fractions. I drew a huge bum on the board and I said, this is a whole ass. And if I split it down the middle, just like Jim Anthony's parents when they named him we get half-arsed, and if I bring the whole thing together, we have an arse hold. He really did scream "suck my ass" for 15 minutes. That is not part of that's just my life. Anyway. It is rewarding being a teacher. It can be very rewarding. Not financially, but sometimes you get these beautiful moments teaching. And last year, on the last day of school, it was a sunny day, and I thought, treat yourself, Alex. Ride your bike to work. So I ate my beans on toast. I crop dusted my neighbourhood, and then I walked into school, and for the first time all year, waiting for me at the classroom, guess who it is? Jim Anthony. And he, without thinking, which is his default, turned to me and said, "Sir, do you ride a motorbike?" Thanks, everyone. You've been wonderful.
So help you God.
Alex Paine, big hand.